Take this hammer and carry it to the cat. Won't you tell him I'm gone? Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. This old hammer, it killed John Henry, but it won't kill me. Won't kill me. Won't kill me. It's a long way from East Colorado to my home, to my home. John Henry was a steel driving boy, but he went down, oh, he went down. John Henry was a steel driving boy. Oh, he went down. That's why I'm gone. He went down, that's why I'm gone. All right, Spike Driver's Blues, one of Mississippi John Hurt's signature songs. This is one he did on television, on the old Pete Singer's Rainbow Show or whatever that was. It's one he did on all the folk albums, you know, all the concerts in the 60s. It's just synonymous with John Hurt. And I really think if you're going to learn to play fingerstyle blues, I call it thumb picking, you know, it's more my tradition, but fingerstyle blues, this is probably the best song to start with because it's all played out of a G position. Now, there are about 5 different versions of the song that John Hurt recorded, and about 5 different sets of lyrics. Don't get tied up on that. I mean, I get the different verses confused sometimes. Just pay attention to the rhythm of the song because it's one of those deceptively simple John Hurt songs. And we start, you know, in just your regular old standard G chord position, where we start on the note of D, opening G, okay, F, G, and that's what is that? B flat. So, and that's really this. It's sort of an outside note, this B flat. But it's really key to the song. We're going to use it a couple of times. If you're looking at a G chord, well, it's the 3rd note, G, A, B, but it's flatted, so it's a G minor. When we basically just shift one finger, we start playing a C chord, that actually becomes the 7th of a C7. Again, a B flat is just, you know, C, D, E, F, G, B, but flat it, and you got a C7. So we're really only dealing with 2 chords here. However, when we get to the very end, we go, and we're playing this open D right there, and that implies the D chord. So we're playing sort of a few notes of the D chord without actually hitting the D chord. We're playing a few notes of the C7. I mean, you can play, you know, your C7 like officially is in this position, right? But the G note also belongs in the C chord, so you can easily play. And so when we go from here, we go, now we're playing a C because we're going G, E, we're just leaving out the root, right? And then we drop that B flat in there. Yeah, so it's, all right, so that's as complicated as the song gets. There are no runs, there are no fills, there are no breaks. It's just, you know, let me see. Going into C, right? But just leaving the finger on the G. You can bar across and hit, you know, if you want to go. Totally up to you. And then but you do get that syncopated. This I mentioned a couple episodes back, a couple lessons back, tunes, whatever, that Hurt would often do this syncopated thing in kind of in between chords. So you've got this real simple pattern, and let me show you. It's an alternating bass. You're going. So G, D, B, D, right? I mean, at its core, its root. The more you can keep that going through the song, the better. So. So, yeah, it's the rhythm. You want to vary it up a little bit, so it's kind of like straight and then syncopated, and it just adds interest. It adds like I guess what they call a little tension to the song. It's as simple as that. So I'm just going to go through it slowly one more time. That simple. Classic, I really do think it probably should be the first thumb style song you learn. I mean, most people start with Freight Train, Elizabeth Cotton's Freight Train. I already did that video. That's actually a much more complex song. This is literally just sitting here on this G chord and moving your fingers around. It's one of the best lessons you can learn. It's technically called arpeggios. The old blues players called it breaking up a chord. You can play all your melody notes in here without moving your hand. And I really don't think you should do anything more with the song. I mean, sure, you could do some breaks. You go. Totally works. Do it at a jam session. But if you want to play like John Hurt played it, stick with that and just get your rhythms in there, because it's a very rhythmic song. It's kind of gives you the impression of like a train, that chugga 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 like that. So anyway, y'all have fun with it, and I'll talk to you next week.